Hi, and welcome. So I've been away for a couple of weeks, holiday times, but today, welcome to Indian Yoga on YouTube. My name is Stephen. Thank you very much for joining me. Today's practice, working on the liver and gallbladder meridians, the lower body. Also, finding a bit of peace in these busy times. So today, if you'd like to start, just laying in Savasana on your mat, on your floor, with today's practice. Maybe you'll have a bolster, some yoga blocks, or a rolled up towel in case you need to prop your body. So starting to notice the breath. Starting to soften the eyes. Surrendering to gravity. Start to feel each point of the body in contact with the mat. As you notice each point, acknowledge it with gratitude, feeling supported by the earth. Noticing each breath as it comes in through your nose, exhales through your nose. Let your eyes rest. Let your mind and body rest. Hear the sounds around you start to fade away. Just like the sounds of the birds fading away in the evening. Listening to the sound of the bowl, following the sound as it leaves the room, and all you can hear is your breath coming in through your nose and out through your nose. Just a few more breaths here. Now your next round of breath, bringing yourself up to a seated position, coming up into tabletop. We're going to start today with ankle stretch, curling the toes under, bringing the body back onto the feet, onto the heels, as we begin to awaken all the meridians in the lower body. In Yin Yoga, we'll hold our postures from anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. We're all not going to look the same in the posture. They all have very different bodies, different ranges of motion. You'll notice in this posture the intensity builds. Nice for working the arches of the feet. Foremostly stimulating the meridians, lower body meridians. And here working on our gallbladder, our liver, detoxing the body. Just a few more breaths here. On your next round of breath, bringing yourself back down to a tabletop, releasing the toes, tapping the tops of the feet, releasing the tension. Just for a couple more breaths. Now, I'm going to come down into a wide knees child's pose. So sending the knees out as wide as comfortable, keeping the toes, ankles together, sending the hips, the glutes back towards the ankles. Maybe don't make it all the way here, that's fine. We're aiming to come down to the mat then, with our forehead on the mat. And again, maybe this isn't available. Maybe come down on a bolster or a pillow. Coming to your edge, to a posture you're going to be able to hold for a few minutes. Here, as we start to create space along the length of the spine, the shoulders. Noticing the hips, the compression of the knees, the ankles. We hold our postures at this time because we're working with the deep connective tissue. Here, the hips, largest joint in the body. They start responding. Once we release any muscular effort, we get our focus onto the deeper areas. This connective tissue, the joints, the ligaments, fascia running through the body, all dense tissues that need hydrating so we can maintain flexibility and movement. This practice in the stillness offers you the opportunity to notice. If it's discomfort, it's when the mind often tries to race and leave the room. Just mindfully come back to your breath. Just noticing your breath coming in and out of the body. We're just going to open the shoulders a little more while we're in this posture. So on your next round of breath, just gently pressing the hands into the mat. And you're going to thread your left arm under the right. Bring the body down. Noticing the shoulder. Noticing your breath. We'll just take another couple of breaths on this side. The next breath, pressing that right hand in just a little, releasing the left arm, bending it forward, threading the right arm under the left, coming back down again. Using your breath to keep it focused, centered on the mat. Using the exhale to release. A few more breaths here. And the next round of breath, pressing that left hand into the mat. Coming back up. Bringing yourself up into a tabletop position, bringing the knees back together very gently. Then you're going to make your way down onto your belly, into a belly down savasana. We're going to rest the head on the hands now. Between most of our postures, we'll spend a minute or so in a savasana. Opportunity to notice body returning, muscles releasing, energy flowing, mind is calm, breath is constant, in and out through the nose. Now in your next round of breath, bringing yourself up into a tabletop position. We're going to move into sleeping swan next. So bringing the right knee towards the right hand, sending that right foot across the front of the hips, sending the left foot back. And here, maybe you want to prop under your left hip. Maybe when we're coming down, you maybe want to come down onto a bolster. Otherwise, making it all the way down to the mat. Forehead resting on the mat. You now begin to work hip, inner leg, activating the bladder meridian, outside of the leg, the gallbladder meridian, opening the hip, lengthening the quads, creating space in the spine. In the posture, just breath by breath, just mindfully scanning through the body, as the fingertips to the toes. Just notice whether you're holding any muscular tension. Bringing your breath there, using the exhale to release. Just allowing gravity to do all the work. Anytime a posture becomes too much, notice any sharp, shooting or tingling pain, just back out. Remember, we're all not better off the same. But remember, class by class, paper thickness by paper thickness. Slowly improving range of motion. Just a few more breaths here. Now, in your next round of breath, pressing the hands into the mat, bringing yourself back up. Seated pigeon. Hooking the left toes into the mat. Releasing that right leg. So we come down onto our bellies. I'm going to rebound in a half rock here. So bringing your right arm out, shoulder height, and bringing the right knee up towards the right elbow, allowing the whole body now just to melt on the mat. Begin to notice as we move the rotation of the hip internally, externally. Maybe you notice after this minute, the body invites you just to drop a little deeper. body with kindness. Exhaling and releasing. Breathing in, filling the body with kindness. Your mind leaves the room. Smile to yourself. Come back to your breath. Nothing else to do, there's nowhere else to be. Just a couple more breaths here. On your next round of breath, releasing that right leg. Bringing the left arm in, coming back up into a tabletop position. To move to the other side, balancing our practice always. Moving into sleeping swan, this time on the left side. Bringing that left foot forward, left knee to left hand, sending the left foot across the front of the body, slowly sending the right leg back. Lengthening the quads, lifting that left hip, and coming down onto the mat, onto your bolster, onto your pillow. If you need any props under that hip, roll up towel or block. Just to add a bit more support so you can release and let go of any effort. As you lay here, following your breath, fill each breath with kindness. The Dalai Lama said, be kind whenever possible, and it's always possible. You breathe in, notice the back of the body rise. Exhaling, releasing, relaxing the neck, the shoulders, length of the spine. Noticing the hip, and just keep your mind on your breath. So only yoga, just bending bodies and breathing. Just a couple more breaths. We do swap. On the next breath, just walking the hands back, hooking the right foot so you can lift the hips, release the left leg, come down, rebounding again, this time half frog on the left side, arm out, shoulder height, bring that left knee up to the elbow. You can add a little more twist if you want by turning the gaze to the left. Take a few more rounds of breath in this posture. On your next round of breath, bring that left leg back to the side of the body. Bring the left arm down. Then slowly making your way up into a seated position. We're going to move next into butterfly posture. Again, here you may want a block to sit on, or a rolled up towel. Just to tilt the hips a little forward. Bring the soles of the feet together. You're going to allow the body, the head to hang, knees to drop. Maybe you want to rest your head on some block, or the chin in the hand. Otherwise, allowing the whole body to let go. Again, opening the hips, creating space along the length of the spine as we fold forward. We're also aiding our digestion with compression of the internal organs. detoxify around the gallbladder. Focusing on our body, focusing on our body. Just noticing we hold each posture for these few minutes throughout the practice, just giving you time to observe and notice your body, notice where it needs attention. As you breathe in and out through your nose, activating the parasympathetic nervous system, into rest, just so to calm, balance the body and the mind. Right, you're here. Give a thought in this new full moon, the new year, what you might want from your practice. Maybe this becomes your mantra. And this mantra may be just filling your body with kindness so you can share it with all you meet. Maybe it'll be just noticing the small things. The birds sing, children laughing, the sun on a leaf. Finding just small things to be grateful for. Small things to fill your body with love, with joy. We just take the time to notice. The last few breaths here. Your next round of breath. Bringing yourself back up into a seated position. Maybe you use the hands, bring the knees together. As you come back down into your savasana. Taking this time to notice the whole body in contact with the mat. Noticing the heels, the calves, the thighs, the glutes, all in contact with the mat. Noticing the lower back, the upper back, the shoulders, the arms, the fingers resting on the mat. Just noticing the head against the mat. Noticing your breath as it comes in through your nose, the belly rises. As it goes out through your nose, the belly falls. Now on your next round of breath, making your way back up into a seated position. From here, we're going to continue to work with the hips. So maybe again you want to be on a rolled up towel or a block. As we cross First, the right foot is going to go on top of our left thigh in square posture here. This might be enough effort for you. Be very careful of your knee, creating more rotation in this right hip. Just here for a couple of minutes. Maybe you want to fall forward. Noticing the opening of the hip. Always careful of the knee. Just keeping the mind on the breath. Moving the rotation of the hips. Counteracting all that sitting in chairs every day. We start to put our body through movements that we normally wouldn't experience. Breathing in, filling the hips with space. A minute here. Your mind is wandering, just try to smile, come back to your breath. There's a couple more breaths. And the next round of breath, pressing the hands into the mat. I'm going to go straight from this side to the next, so very gently releasing that right leg. Let it extend down in front for a moment. And the right leg underneath this time. Bringing the left foot on top of the right thigh. Upper half is square. Again here just for a couple of minutes. Maybe the upright position's enough for your hip and knees. Otherwise, fold and fold. Allowing gravity to do the work. Watching out for any sharp or shooting pain. Don't want to mess with your knees. Bring the attention to the hips, opening of the hips, left hip. A minute to go, keeping your mind on your breath. And an internal smile in through the nose, out through the nose. Last few breaths here. Now in the next round of breath, pressing the hands into the mat, bringing yourself up to a seated position, releasing that left leg, making your way back down into Savasana. And just noticing. Letting go of that posture. Noticing the energy through the lower leg. Just a couple more breaths here. And then we'll move into happy baby from here. So pressing the feet into the mat, bringing the knees in towards the chest. We're aiming to the outside of the feet here. If that's not available, maybe you're just grabbing the thighs. Now there'll be some effort in the fingers. Then we need again to work through the posture to release any other effort. Starting with the head, relaxing the neck against the mat. Releasing the shoulders, relaxing the hips and the glutes, allowing the knees to come towards the mat. It's proving a bit much for you. You could bring the feet together a little bit closer, or even a little wider. Just focusing on your breath. Breathing. Filling the body with kindness. Acknowledging with gratitude this practice. Just a few more rounds of breath. On your next round of breath, just bringing the feet together, allowing the legs to extend out in front of you. Come into your spine. Just a few more breaths here, just noticing. We're going to move into bridge posture next. So here, yoga block, bolster, pillow. Going to go at the base of the spine, top of the pelvis. We'll all have different flexibility, so maybe it's just a single level here, maybe it's double, maybe you have a couple of blocks. And there's no striving here, the only striving is to let go. And the legs are going to extend out and the arms are going to come over the head. So spend a minute here finding the spot where this block, your pillow, bolster. Not going to cause any pinching or anything like that. And bringing the arms overhead. Gentle bend of the spine, opening of the hips again. Opening the shoulders, the heart meridian. Viewing this stillness, which is so rare in many yoga practices, have this opportunity. Bring your attention to yourself. To observe things. To develop a mindful practice. We've done in the process where discomfort arises. We just observe. Notice what it is. Let go of the judgment. As you let go of the judgment, you start to release the tension. Just accepting things as what they are. Bringing the attention to things that bring you joy and happiness. Breathe in, noticing stillness. Being grateful for this time you've set aside. All the time benefiting the body, benefiting the mind. We'll just take a few more breaths here. Just your last few breaths in this posture. Next round of breath, bringing the arms back down by the side of the body. Bringing the feet close to the glutes, lifting the hips and releasing the block. Coming back down onto your mat into Savasana. And finish our practice. A couple of simple, long twists. So on the next round of breath, Press your feet into the mat close to the glutes. Going to take the arms out shoulder height, like aeroplane wings. We're going to cross the right knee over the left. Now, if you want to go a little deeper, a little more flexible, you can hook that right foot under the left, and it becomes twisted root. I'll leave this one to you. And then we allow the knees to sink to the left. Little shuffle of the hips to the right, knees come down. Knees maybe make it to the mat, maybe you're resting them on a block, resting them on a pillow. Shoulders on the mat. This gentle twist down the length of the spine, if available, sending the gaze to the right hand. The twist down the whole length of the spine, calming your nervous system, bringing out the tension, opening the hips, the ankles, gentle compression to the internal organs. All these things are simple twist. And then just coming back to your breath, coming back to your body on the mat, using each exhale to release, sink a little deeper. And the eyes are soft. The mind just focusing on your breath. Noticing the inhale. Noticing your exhale. Last few breaths on this side. On your next round of breath, bring the legs back to center. Unhooking the knees. We'll move straight into the other side from here. So arms still shoulder height, crossing the left leg over the right. Again, maybe hooking that foot under the right leg. So we allow the knees this time to drop to the right. Little shuffle of the hips to the left. If available, that gaze now to the left hand. In and out through your nose. Another minute here. Noticing your breath. Present on the mat. To become the last few rounds of breath in this posture. Slowly, mindfully, bringing the knees back to center, unhooking the knees, allowing your legs to extend out, your arms by your side. You just find a position of comfort for your final split. Spend a few minutes here, just absorbing the practice today. We work detoxing the body by activating the liver, gallbladder, meridians on the legs. Worked our hips, the spine. Spend our attention, bringing our attention to ourselves. I'd like to thank you all for sharing any practice. I enjoy sharing this practice with you. And look forward to presenting some more in the next few days. It's been a busy time over the holiday period. I want to wish you all infinite love and gratitude. Please don't forget to subscribe to Indian Yoga and become a little more proficient. Keep you all a little informed on upcoming classes and other activities. My name is Stephen. Namaste.